Hello everyone! Welcome to Deceasedcraft. So this is our second episode. And today, the first thing we're doing is we're going to take our food and get them all sorted up somewhat. So, oh look, we left our crafting grid in here. That's funny. So we're going to have our vegetables in one place and our meat in the other. Oh, and you know what? I think just for the purposes of this video series, we should turn the music off. I mean, I like the Minecraft music, but you know, some of the tracks are really loud and they can be really obnoxious, especially when you're recording. So let's just turn those off. And I think that's all the vegetables we've got. So we could put the meat in the other cabinet. And then if we get another cabinet, we can put the drinks in there. And then we'll use the fridge for food that's, you know, already cooked. Like this. So we got the bowls that we made. And you see that? Now each time I did that, it made a plate of roast chicken. Now this is a full meal. And if you can see the nutrients it gives grains, protein, and vegetables. And I haven't eaten it yet, so that's nice. I don't think I can eat it quite. Oh, I can. Look at that. Ta-da! That's awesome. So this is way better than bread. So we're going to put our bread up. We also haven't eaten cereal yet. So today we're going to be going through some of the important features of the mod pack. And we're also going to be reading some of the quests. So this down here is your temperature gauge. I think we briefly covered it. I honestly can't remember, but I think we briefly covered it. But this temperature gauge, if it goes blue, then that means the air around you is cold. If it goes an orangish red color, that means the air around you is hot. If it has a whole bunch of flames above it, that means that it's really, really hot. This little face right here will go blue or kind of a reddish orange color if you're getting dangerously cold or dangerously hot. And you can see it'll actually start filling up slowly. If it gets all the way, then you'll get a timer right here and it'll count to 100. If you reach 100, you'll start taking damage. So it's important to keep track. Eventually we'll get a thermometer that instead of having a little icon right here, it'll show us the actual temperature. But we're not quite there yet, but we will be. So this is your food. This is your water. You have to eat and drink, of course. This is your nutrition. When you mouse over it, it'll show you bonuses that you have. Do you see that? So we have +1 armor toughness, +1 armor, 0.2 attack speed, +1 max health, +1 attack damage. Whenever you eat something, it gives you a percentage of different stuff. So like that plate of roast chicken gives grains, proteins, and vegetables. So every time we eat that, we're going to get 6.5% grains, 6.5% proteins, and 6.5% vegetables. And it's going to be added onto these totals. So you are literally what you eat. If you eat good stuff, then you're going to get bonuses. And if you eat bad stuff, well, you're not going to get anything. It allows you to also mouse over your dietary effects. Now, if you can get most of these bars all the way maxed out, you'll get permanent regen. That's huge, okay? We really want that. Now, the downside to this is if you die, all of this gets set to 0. So we really, 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 really don't want to die. We're going to try to avoid it as much as we possibly can. Sometimes it's just the way it is, right? You die and that's it. So we're also going to be kind of trying to set up the house the way we want it to be to maximize space. Right now, it's not very space efficient. And we're all about efficiency. You can't be the hero of the story if your house is a mess. Because you're going to end up spending more time trying to figure out where you put stuff than actually playing. So we need to figure out how to organize this better. This is all, we want to keep that. This is all junk. Later on, if you want to decorate, you totally can, but for right now, we got to worry about space and all that. Things are already starting to pile up on us. Also, do you notice that really not good sound outside? Kind of sounds like blurp, 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 blurp. Okay, that's a very, very dangerous zombie, and it's the only zombie that has ever killed me. Just saying. It's outside. I don't even actually know what it's called, okay? Because they just insta-explode most of the time and instantly kill you. That's what they do. They're like creepers, but you know how a creeper has that sound before it explodes. These things, sometimes it has a tell and it'll let you know when it's going to explode, and then other times it just boom right in your face, and there's no way to tell. There's just no way to tell. So yeah, that's the only thing that's ever killed me in this game, which is, but we're going to see if we can see him. We don't have a ranged attack, so that's bad. We can't properly. That's him right there. See him? He looks like he's got nodules all over him. Like he's a gross or something. Anyway, he's dangerous. Like really dangerous. These other guys, you can just whack them on the other side of the fence or something. And not him. And he can instantly explode and kill you. Like, you'll die instantly. So, we do not want to mess around with him. We do not have any armor really yet. It's unfortunate that he spawned. That means we're going to have to get a little creative. I don't know how we're going to circumvent him. We kind of need to run away so he despawns. I'm considering things. Not sure how to deal with him. I really wish we had a gun or something. He's right outside the door. You see him? I mean, technically, for prosperity's sake, I should probably show you what he does, but I really don't like dying. I have decided what I'm going to do. We're going to have some blocks. So we're going to go outside and we're going to get out of here. And we're going to try to run away. If we can get far enough away, he'll despawn. Don't want to go that way, because he might explode on us before we get over the fence over there. We could go that way. Let's lead him over here a little bit so we can run. He's just right behind us. I can feel him behind me. Now he's on that side of the fence and we're on that side of the fence, so that's good. Of course, we're going to have all these zombies in the tree line, which is pretty bad. Nope, go away. Aw, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice at all. But we only have this one guy to take care of here. Weezer's debuff is wearing off. It's okay. We're good. We are okay. Oh, hi, little otter. Alright. Ah, Weezer got us again. Come on, we're off. And then he wheezed. No, don't wheeze again. Ah, the heck with it. Just leave him alone. Get some more of this dirt back that we just wasted. We are now officially out of our house, so... And we're going to drink some of this water. I'm going to get rid of that. Rain is probably a bad thing. Alright. So we'll just run around a little bit. And hopefully he'll despawn because I really don't want to deal with him. Okay, so this thing that I just looted is a stove. This is the best device you can pick up. Seriously, it is. I always try to keep at least 6 of them on me at any given time. The Farmer's Delight stove. They produce a large amount of heat. And since, for some reason, Deceasedcraft really likes to start you out in the cold, like all the time, it's really beneficial to have one on you. We did have the blaze burner, but now we can retire the blaze burner because this is way better. And also we got another refrigerator bottom, so that's awesome. I think we already have one of these in our house, so we don't need to pick that up. These are rice bags. The bags are kind of convenient, but honestly, you should just convert them because then they'll stack. We're going to loot this whole thing up. This is called the sushi restaurant, or at least that's what I call it. It has this cute little conveyor belt thing that goes around. It's the funniest little thing. You can actually like put stuff on the conveyor belt and it'll go around in circles. We're going to take the conveyor belt with us, but I'm going to try to remove the glass first because a stripped conveyor belt is a little bit more handy than a non-stripped conveyor belt. And maybe we can... I've been toying around with this idea of setting up this contraption for early game that channels the zombies into one spot. I'm not sure it would be such a good idea because the Weezers buff the zombies and the Weezers would be there with them, and I think it might just be like a bad idea. But I was thinking it would be a way to deal with the bombers. Honestly, we could probably do a completely don't die playthrough if it weren't for the bombers. As long as I play smart and I know what I'm doing. So let's see if you can actually... Oh, sorry. Let's see if you can actually remove the glass from this. Because wouldn't that be cool? I don't know if you can, though. Can I remove the glass? You can! Did you see that? I moved it and then picked it up. Good job. Look at that. So you can remove the glass. Let's do that. Because like I said, the bare conveyor belts are a lot more useful than the ones that have glass on them. So we're just gonna take all the glass off. Ah, stop. And then we're just gonna pick them all up. Yay! Now, so my idea with this is, these things, so if I stand on this, right, it channels me. You see that? Well, what's to say that it wouldn't do that for the zombies too? So you could like use it like water, right? But it's not as messy as water, because water just dealing with water is such a pain, right? But this might actually be pretty good. So we might play around with that functionality and see if we can get it to work for us. How cool would that be? So we're kind of a little bit of ways from the house. Let me look. The house is right here. I wish it wasn't winter time. It's actually not winter time, it's spring, but we're in a cold biome, so it snows. These lanterns are really cute. I kind of like them. But hopefully we can get away and stay away from that guy. He might have already despawned. I don't know if we're far enough away, but he might have. That's a horde building. Taking a horde building without protection is probably not too awfully smart. Especially since we're already hurt. And I don't really have a lot of band-aids. This is the kind of stuff you gotta think about. You can't be just like gung-ho about everything. And we already got a lesser message, so that's really nice, right? Keep a look around us. There's zombies over there trying to get to us. Let's take care of those guys first. Don't want guys sneaking up on us, right? That would not be good. Okay. So maybe we might be able to do this. If it spawns one of those big green guys, though, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's about controlling the spawn. I mean, we might not get a green guy spawn. It is a little house. So we got one. Spawned all the way over there. It's really hard to kill them face to face. I don't know. I don't know if we can do it. Yeah. But we might be able to get smart about this. If we can lure him over here, because we already cleared this. So if we can lure him. And he can't break blocks, so let's get rid of this and get rid of that. We don't want these things. Oh, look at that. We got... Oh, that wasn't very nice. I was not strafing. Good job. Good job, Samantha. Okay. Come on, you can do this. Come on. No. Oh, you can't actually. Alright, well, fine. Don't you spin on me. Ha, we avoided one. See, I am getting hurt. No, you're not going to kill me. Oh, we got her. It takes them a minute to it takes them a minute to disappear. So we did get her, but it was a really big cost. We're really hurt. I mean, we have big band-aids, yeah, but yeah, we got hurt. It's all about, is it worth it? But anyway, we could go mine these pants. So it's got a little bit more durability on it. I can't believe we still don't have any armor, but it's alright. I'm going to try to make multiple episodes today, so we should be able to get some good progress. I'm not used to just playing an hour at a time. But we did whack her, so that's good, right? I'm feeling a little bit better about that fact. And you can have multiple of them spawn, so let's hope not, right? We got to be really careful. If a zombie gets a drop on us when we get infected, we'll die. Because we don't have any gapples yet. And we're too little to really think about getting gapples, so. Where did you come from? I kind of feel like I'm pushing my luck. I feel like I should probably come back. We did clear the building. We did clear the building. Wouldn't mind having some more pieces to the set. I've never worn the blue football stuff, but hey, armor's armor, right? Okay, this is not smart what I'm doing right now. There is a green guy in there, so we're just going to leave that right there. That way I remember where it's at. No, you're not going to get me. Alright, we're going to find out if that thing went away. Maybe it did. It looks like it did, dude. We lost it. It despawned. And we're back home. And look, we got more pants. So now we got even more durability. We got some cool decorative lanterns, which are very pretty. Oh, I kind of like those. Look, we don't have to use these torches now. That's awesome. Let's put some upstairs too. Oh, guess we need to move it over a little bit. So we'll move it to right there. It's floating. We'll fix it. Not worried about it right now. Okay, so we might be able to use these up here too. Let's do that. So all of this is going to have to get completely reworked. This is absolutely not going to work. We have to take all the roof off and everything, and we have to make it straighter, and yeah, it's just going to be this big thing we have to do. We'll get the materials by taking apart the buildings around us. I really like these lanterns though. They're super pretty. Put one out here. Because we don't want zombies to spawn, do we? Drink our last water. Okay, so water will sustain you, but you really shouldn't like deliberately drink water, because water doesn't give you any dietary stuff. So You should probably try to drink like orange juice and things like that, or porpsy, because it gives you sugar. I mean, anything is better than water. Water is like the bottom of the barrel. The thing you drink when you don't have anything else to drink. Oh, that didn't finish. But okay, so remember that that wool that we looted? See? And we have string, so we're gonna make band-aids. Because we don't have very many hit points, it's very economical to make the plaster. Because we don't have very many hit points. But when you get more hit points later on, then you should probably make the bigger band-aids. Because it just restores more. And we can always, we should have marked that building. We can always go back to it. Alright, so we're gonna, now that we got some band-aids, we're gonna heal up real quick, and then we're gonna look at some of the quests. And we need to get back over to that building now that we got rid of the bomber. And heal everything up. And try not to get hurt again. Okay. Quests. Oh, by the way, the thing with the quests, if you go into options, controls, keybinds, you're looking for feed the beast quest, so FB, right here. You can throw out the quest book and you assign this to a hotkey, and you will be able to use a hotkey to open your quest, and you won't have to carry the quest book because it takes an inventory slot. Alright, so the chapters in this quest book are completely optional and are not needed for progression. However, there may be useful information about how to progress within the mod pack contained within, so take some time and familiarize yourself with the contents. Okay. The head is the most critical part of your body. If it runs out of health, you'll die immediately. Protect it at all costs. Damage to the chest and limbs can result in various debuffs, but they are severe if they are severely injured. Wearing a helmet can significantly increase your chances of survival, especially since enemies often target your head. They are not joking, enemies always target your head. You can access the first aid menu with H, where you'll find a tutorial included. Actually, I don't even have that assigned. I just use a band-aid. It shows you the same thing. And it gives us a leather cap if you want to take it, but I'm not going to take it right now. I will in a second. Pressing K grants access to specialized skill tree that assists you throughout your journey. All skills can be leveled up by doing their respective actions. We are going to take that. Oh, that's right, we don't have a helmet, so I guess we will take the helmet. Just a second. So give us the helmet, because we don't have one. The more types of food you consume, the higher your maximum hit points. This guidebook serves as a tracker for the foods you haven't eaten. You do not need to pick up this guidebook. Okay? When you mouse over food, it tells you if you've eaten or not. You really do not need this. These are all the various books you can get. This is for airplanes. It tells you about airplanes. This is for immersive engineering. You will eventually grab that, but we're not going to get it right now. This is for Alex's mobs. I have no idea why you would want that. This is a parkour mod. The book is absolutely useless and doesn't tell you almost anything at all. If you want to know about the parkour mod, then you need to open up the options, keybinds, look at the keybinds, and practice using them. And this is about Paladin's furniture, which, yeah, okay. Despite the cure being identified, its creation comes too late for the inhabitants of this post-apocalyptic world. Venture out, establish a secure base, and survive amidst the aftermath of the zombie apocalypse. If you've just started a new world, you'll have one day of safety where no zombies will spawn. Use it well. Now, this is just a critique. I think this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The menu is not paused when you are reading quests. Why would anybody sit here and read all of this stuff when you first started a world and waste all the grace periods you have? It's just ridiculous. So, I personally think that the mod maker should go in and make it to where if you open the quest thing, the quest interface, it pauses the game. That's just my take. That way, while you're reading and stuff, you're safe and you can read it when you first start, and that way you know what's going on. Anyway, it gives you a baseball bat that's almost broken. We're not going to grab that right now. All zombies have the ability to infect their victims upon making contact with them during an attack. And it sucks if they do. Take caution when approaching them to avoid getting bit. Certain armor types can negate this effect. And we'll take the bandits. The only cure for the infection is a golden apple. Make sure you keep a healthy stockpile, as you never know when you'll need them. You can find these apples rarely in hospitals or by killing bosses. Alternatively, you can also craft them, assuming you have the ingredients and the technology. Make no mistake, you are not going to be crafting golden apples or gapples for a very, very long time. So just forget about that notion for right now. The only place you're going to get gapples is a hospital. We need gapples. So we'll probably be looking for a hospital soon. Gotta get armor first. The Nether and the End do not exist in this mod pack. You will have to seek their resources out elsewhere in this world. This is important. Do not forget this. You cannot go to the End. You cannot go to the Nether. They're not there. Just don't do it. Okay. A nature's compass is invaluable for finding biomes such as a volcano and wasteland. Note that it will always guide you to the closest biome of that type within 5,000 blocks to travel in the opposite direction if the biome you find doesn't end up suitable for you. Many nether materials can be found in volcanic biomes. Use nature's compass to seek it out. As the infection claimed this world, their inhabitants left behind their great cities. Cities pose a significant challenge to the unprepared, as they contain not only greater amounts of zombies, but also stronger and faster variants of zombies. Those who dare to challenge these ruins nevertheless stand to acquire great riches and abandoned technology. Do not listen to this. This is absolute complete bullshit. There are more zombies in forested landscape areas than there would ever be in a city. I'm not joking, dude. It's like on some of these forests, it's like horde night. There are so many zombies because they spawn around the trees for some reason. So this is absolute bullshit. I have tried living out in the wilderness, and it's safer living in a city. I hear another exploder outside. That kind of sucks. Let's see. What we got? Even as the infection consumed the inhabitants of this world, some still insisted on destroying each other first. The wasteland is an extremely hostile environment. If the radiation doesn't kill you, the creatures inside certainly will. Firearms and a healthy stock of ammunition is advised, as well as tier 3 or above armor and gas masks. Wastelands can be found using nature's compass and generate in any other like any other biome. Okay, so the thing about the wasteland is you totally can go to the wasteland in tier 3 armor and just do the basic buildings and probably be okay. I mean, it's gonna be hard, but you'd probably be okay. But if you go to the wasteland in less than that, you're probably gonna die. And also, if you go into the army base or the lab before you have tier 4 armor, you're toast, dude. That's it. Not only do you have to kill the zombies, but you have to survive. So it's crazy. Craft flares for your cave expedition to provide essential light and visibility. I have never crafted a flare in my entire playthroughs. Not once. A backpack allows you to carry around more items or organize your loot. However, you are limited by only one backpack at a time. So if you pick up another backpack from a zombie or whatever, you're going to get a permanent slowness buff until you drop that backpack, because they don't want you carrying multiple backpacks around. So if you get a slowness buff, that's why. However, be careful not to carry around too many items or boxes of items in your backpack, as there is a chance it could corrupt your player data. This is actually legit and true. There's lots of boxes and stuff around, shulkers and stuff that you can use. Just be careful, okay? Use some common sense. Don't put like half your backpack full of boxes and then fill them up with stuff. You're going to end up corrupting your save data, and then you'll lose your game. So don't do it. It's not worth it. We already crafted this. That's funny. But maybe it'll count when we pick one up from an inventory or something. Chalk is a useful tool for marking buildings that you have explored. You can use glowstone dust or glow ink sacks to make markings glow in the dark. I have never used, I mean, I've tried using it, but I'd rather just make marks with the map. I never use chalk. Stronger variants of zombies can be encountered starting from 10,000 to 15,000 blocks from spawn. If you're seeking a greater challenge and better loot, feel free to venture out and face these formidable foes. Note, this is completely optional and not at all required to complete the game. I also want to say that the further out you get and the more things you've explored and everything, the bigger your save file gets and the higher chance you have of corruption, so be careful. My hard playthrough, which I am pretty close to being done with, that I showcased my base with the prologue with, it's almost 2 gigs in size. So just be careful. That's all. It would suck if you lost your save because you explored way too much. I mean, so anyway, that's the rundown. A horrible virus swept through, killed everybody with infection. So the ones that didn't die outright become zombies and assimilated. So now you know the plot. It's you're here to save the world, basically. Okay. That's what the whole goal is to save the world. So you're probably like, what are you doing? I am going to try to somehow work this so that it's better. I don't like the way it is currently. I hear that guy out there. It's making me nervous. Well, that was cute. Maybe this will give us a little bit more room, huh? So, those trapdoors make a good staircase. Kind of like that. I've never used them for that, so that's kind of neat. Let's see. That's a little better. Gives us a little bit more room. I think that he might actually be in a different yard, so that would be really nice, right? Sorry, create guys, I'm deleting the screens. I never used the display boards. I don't know why. Just never really. We also have to take this down because we're going to put our storage right here along this wall. Yeah, see him over there? That's where he is. He's on that side. Gotta be careful because he'll explode on us on the other side of the wall. Like I said, the mob itself should probably be removed from the mod pack or replaced with something else because it's really buggy and annoying. Anyway, let's put this stuff upstairs. And we should probably make a ladder and put our saplings up there after we get those trees chopped down outside. So we can start getting some spruce. I always call it pine. I don't know why. You can get the pine. Yeah, I see you. There he is. Oh, he's gonna explode. See that? Did they both explode? They did. Hi. It's good. That means they're gone, so hopefully. One of our trees grew. So we can get it chopped down. That one hasn't. But if we take this and take this one, we'll have 4. So we can get up on the roof and we can plant our trees up there, which will be a good thing. So let's go ahead and make some ladders. We'll use the spruce that we just got because eventually most of our stuff will be spruce. I like the way spruce looks. It's actually really pretty. Yeah. Four might be enough. Maybe. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not enough. Okay. We need a block right there. Right there. I've never used this house before. So it'll be interesting to use it. I like using the different POIs to live in because it's kind of cool. Different gameplay each time, which is neat. Put this right here. No, don't go back down. And that. And we'll put our ladder. Can we just for a minute talk about how amazing Quark is? Seriously. It's like awesome. I love Quark. All the functionality he adds, it's really neat. Super like it. I'm actually becoming really a fan of sophisticated backpacks too. It's like a really great mod. But okay, so we're gonna take our dirt. We're only gonna do 1 for now because yeah, just 1. We're gonna put our tree. It's gonna grow a giant tree. I'm gonna put a torch here and a torch over here. It keeps the zombies away. We can add more dirt later. So this snow we're going to use. I'll show you. So this is our cooling machine. You see what I just did? I put the snow in it. You can also put snow blocks, which is actually better because you can put more in it. But allows you to kind of like front load it. And you turn off the particles if you don't want the particles to show up. Alright, so I'm going to show you this really cool thing you can do. Oh, sorry. So we're going to make a bucket. And we're going to take Take this out. You know, let me take water out of it? I guess you can't. You can only put it in, you can't take it out. But anyway. So the cool thing is that this thing and the heat will cool you off. So when we have all this stuff going, we're not going to overheat because this thing's going to keep us cool. And then when we have charcoal, which we do, and we put it over here, see that? Now this thing is going to keep us warm and cold depending on our temperature needs at the time, which is excellent. Something that we definitely need. So our house is now a safe zone. If we get cold or hot or whatever, we know that we can come to our house and it'll be fine. I'm already out of room. That's okay. Let's go ahead and make the first. Let's go ahead and make the first barrels. Alright. We're gonna make those. As many as you can, please. Okay, we need more logs. I'll take that. Nine is pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna put, this is gonna be blocks right here. So, I'm gonna have this start. So that's gonna be blocks. It's gonna be furniture. So this thing is going to be a problem. Already. Okay. Just like that. Give me this back. I'm going to bring out that, that, and that. And we're going to put... no. I'm going to put... no. Like that, like that, like that. That's a good start. So this top one's going to be wood. This bottom one's going to be blocks. So that takes care of stuff right there. We need to put this somewhere. Get all this stuff up here. I think we have enough to make another. Let's go ahead and chunk load this. Force load. Okay. That way if we leave, our tree will still continue to grow, right? 'Cause that's a good thing. We don't really have very much wood left. The good thing about the barrels is they all look the same though, so it's all good. We're gonna take this downstairs because I don't really need it up here. We'll also take the anvil down here in a second. Let's make use of our space and just like put it in the floor right here. That. I took all those wood blocks. And that. And let's make barrels. It's only making a couple at a time because it's mixed wood types. When we chop that tree down upstairs, there's going to be so much wood. That's why I really like using the pine trees, because they produce so much wood. It's really nice. So, I don't remember if I told you guys or not, but I am using not refined storage. I'm using sophisticated storage because I don't like storage barrels. Just not a fan. I used it so much, like back in 1.12.2. I just really don't like it anymore. So I put in sophisticated storage instead of using the storage barrels, because, or the the storage barrels. Because I just don't really care for them very much. So sorry about that. I mean, you can totally put it in if you want. I don't really view it as a cheat because I'm not using the storage barrels, and it's just storage, right? One thing I can't stand is when like packs treat storage as like it's this big step that you have to. Oh, you know what? I don't think we have enough axe left for this, so let's make another one, and we'll use him first. Incoming wood. Oh yeah, nice wood. And it auto-planted for us. See that? Oh, we had some wood fall down there. It sucks. It's okay. Look how much wood we got, guys. See that? That is worth it. Totally worth it. I told you, pine trees rock. Alright, so let's see if we can finish up this storage area real quick. We're waffling. This is bad. I should be looting and stuff right now, but there's like so much that I feel like I need to be saying and doing and stuff for you guys, because I'm not just doing it for the people that know what they're doing. I'm mostly doing it for the people who don't know what they're doing, or who are afraid of the mod pack. They're afraid that it's too hard or whatever. So that's who this is aimed at. You know, it's cool if you're a Deceasedcraft player and you're like having fun watching me play. That's awesome. But it really is aimed at people who are having trouble with the mod pack and asking questions, and no one's giving them answers, and yeah. And yes, I know this is a lot of barrels, but honestly, I use so many barrels. This is not that much. Throughout the course of the playthrough, we're going to go through so many barrels for different stuff. It's fine. Ugh, why do you do this to me? Give me that back. Put it down right. Thank you. Maybe it'll make them stop having a conniption fit when they see me too, because it blocks up the window. They're like, oh, I see her, she's right there, I want to get her. Alright, so put all this wood up. This is our officially our wood chest. And this is our block chest. I'm really good at remembering things like that, so. Alright. I'm going to combine these two together. Let's get these things emptied out of here. Probably should have just picked it up and brought it down here. So if this is our wood chest, then you're going to be... So you're going to be plants. Plants, 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 plants. And your refrigerator. Oh, that's right. Didn't we loot that? Yeah, we did. So we have a place to put all our little drinks and stuff now. Yeah, we'll get to it. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's pretty. It's kind of pretty, right? We're going to put it on the floor. It's okay. It doesn't look spectacular, but... So... these end things right here will hold our ores and stuff. So this one will be cooked and this will be raw. And give me more stuff. And give me some of your stuff. So we're going to have a tech chest. And we're going to have to put... our stuff right here. And this could be the tech chest. And this could be the bullet chest. Yeah. Tech chest. Wood chest. Books. Money. And zombie drops. I put the money with the zombie drops for now because... and then this will be the wool. Money with the zombie drops because until we start really looting buildings and stuff, most of the money we get is going to be from zombie drops, so... and looting houses, but... we're also going to need a... so the tech chest is right here. I'll put all the tech in here. That includes pressure plates. So these guys are going to get broke down when we get the arc furnace. Blocks of coal, paper, and books. So you're going to rubber gold blocks. We need a... so if you're ammo... actually, we're going to move this over. This is going to be melee weapons. This is going to be armor. This is going to be guns. And that'll make this bullets. Organization is super important. And I'm not cutting it out because I think that it's not shown enough in mod pack playthroughs. People just kind of skip over it and are like, I'm just going to cut out the boring bits, and then people don't learn. So we're gonna do all of it on video. So this is our tech chest, and we have our anvil, which we're gonna put somewhere. Give me this. So we'll put the anvil right here, and then we'll put this somewhere. I guess it'll be fine there. No, I don't really want it there. We'll put it under the stairs because I don't want to accidentally step on it. There. Okay. We got everything pretty much situated now, I think. We got some extra band-aids. We're going to empty this stuff out. Glass. Glass goes right under tech. Oh, blaze burner goes into tech. Conveyor belts go into tech. And so does dried kelp. Prepped food, prepped food, prepped food, prepped food, prepped food. Meat. Oh, we're going to put eggs in with meat because it's protein. Cabbage. Rice. Coal, wood, See, we're already remembering where everything is. How awesome is that? Alright. Alright, we need to make another sword. Because you don't want to run out of that, right? We also need to figure out... Okay. We also need to figure out the rolling machine. Let's just do that real quick. Rolling machine. So we did get that hand crank, right? So we need 4 andesite alloy, a casing, so that's 5 andesite alloy, plus 2 shafts. That's more andesite alloy. And the iron plates are easy. We just have to make an immersive engineering hammer. So we will have to go digging for that, but we're not going to do it right now. So we got all these guys out here. Hopefully it won't be a bunch of bombers out here. We're going to go to that building that we were clearing. We're going to start getting busy with it, okay? We got our storage system down. We got most of our food separated and organized. So we're going to get this party started. I'm going to put a block right here. I just heard an NPC. He is over there somewhere. This is risky, but we need him. Army dudes, that's so bad. I think it was in this building. Or not. Shoot. If we can find him, that would be super good. I don't want that butterfly knife. Probably do more damage smacking him with my fist. Go ahead and pick up another one of these. Probably don't need it, but... And it doesn't help or hurt to have a extra stove or two. We're gonna leave the torch in here. That's the great thing about looting houses is you find torches. So just leave a torch behind. That way it prevents zombies from ambiently spawning. If we can find that NPC, it would be super. I don't know where he's at. Let's check this house. Don't spawn. Thank you. Put a torch down. Get the blaze burner. Drinks. I like drinks. I think we have enough of those. We're gonna pick these up. I mean, honestly, I never cook, but you never know. We might need it. I'm a terrible pack rat. I'm always like, oh, but I might need it. Oh, look at that. You see that what we just got? That is way better than this pathetic leather helmet. We are actually going to keep the leather helmet, though. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my handle is Lady Eternity. So if you hear me refer to myself as Lady Eternity or Samantha, it's the same person, just saying. I didn't want you to get confused over that, because sometimes I do that. I'll be like, Samantha, what are you doing? Or I'll be like, Lady E, what on earth are you doing? Just so there's no confusion. Okay, we don't want anything else in here. That was it. No NPC either. Didn't see him. If we can get ourselves all equipped up, we can go take out a police station and get some traps. Whether I mine for the iron or not. It doesn't really matter. We still have to do it eventually. We came out the wrong way. I gotta get the traps for Horde Night. I don't hear him. I think we went the wrong way. Gotta go this way. Yeah, that's the building. I heard the NPC over here. I hear a zombie. Worse. That'll be a horde building. We will take all that. We will take all that. Oh, I missed some. We'll take that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We'll take the wool. This house is like super awesome because it's got so many loot containers. Oh, that's nice. See how much better it is when you have a backpack? Alright. Let's go ahead and start picking up these books as we're going through. Because we will have to make bookshelves and whatnot, right? I hear somebody. Can't jump on the mailbox. Not a horde building. Come here. This is dangerous. They could come around the side. I don't like fighting the army dudes toe to toe though until I get gear. And we don't have any gapples, remember, so if we get infected, that's it. End of story for us. Oh my goodness, just die. Okay. Heard that. I heard that. Here, have a torch. Give me that blaze burner because we want our boilers up ASAP. I think there's somebody upstairs. Probably the NPC. Probably got zombified, knowing my luck. Thank you. Take that. That's probably an NPC. Come on. Don't keep us in suspense. Alright, here we go. Nobody else? Nobody else. A backpack. Update my quest. Awesome. That's awesome. See? I told you we'd find one. Oh look, we got the research paper for the residential buildings. We will talk about the research papers and stuff like that. I promise. We're wearing that. But we will talk about it. I'll take that. Okay. Okay, we are on We are paused right now, so we're going to talk about it. Each of the major types of buildings. So you have residential, you have commercial, you have military, you have medical. Anyway, each of the major building types, and I believe the mega tower has its own, but they have information notes that were written down by people trying to find a cure. So for us to find the cure, we have to collect all the notes, put them together into a book, and then use them in an assembly line with other components to craft the cure. It also eventually will allow us to craft a mutagen that will cure the assimilated. So there's two types of zombies. There's the zombified people that are pretty much brain dead, and then there's the assimilated. The assimilated are highly intelligent, but they are completely different types of creatures. So, but eventually we'll be able to cure both. So that's kind of cool. The snow is going to make it really hard for us to cure ourselves, however, because we need a hospital, and it's really hard to tell where a hospital is. Over here in the non-snow area, I haven't seen any hospital. There might be a hospital up here. That's an engineering station. We should probably get up there as soon as we can. I'm just really concerned about not having any gapples. And I'm also concerned about the first horde night because we don't have any traps yet. So we have a lot to do. Yeah, I don't see any hospitals. But it's getting kind of late in the video, so we should probably head back to the house and call it. At least it stopped snowing. That's something, right? Up there towards the north, I bet you there's probably a hospital. You can tell by the layout, so there probably is. But anyway, so we did all kinds of things. We got our storage in, we looted some buildings, we went through the quest lines, we got our food sorted, and we got armor. So we have accomplished quite a lot today. And I will see you next episode. Toodles!